Oh, yeah. Good morning to day 6 of the West Island Way. Oh, what a night. First temperature readings. My little temperature device, which was in the tent with me, said that last night lowest temperature was 6.1 degrees Celsius. And now it's 7:20 a.m. and it's 7.2 degrees. 92% humidity. Yeah, I believe that. It was cold. It is wet in here. Okay, I've already started packing. I'm still thinking what to do because, of course, my pants are still wet. Shoes outside are still wet. Yeah. Not the big hurrah morning. I already put away my sleeping bag. At least that was dry. And that's the most important thing. I already put back into a dry bag. That's already away. I don't want it to get in contact with anything wet here. And now I'm looking for a strategy. What to do. I think first I will check the weather forecast. How much more rain will there be? And then I only have two options. I either walk in these wet pants and hope that they get dry. And I hope by walking with them is the best chance to get them dry. Because if I hang in them somewhere, I don't know, I really need sunshine then. But wearing them with a little of wind, it's quick dry, so it should be possible to dry them with the body heat and everything. But if it rains, I have to put on my rain pants anyway. Here they are. I own rain pants. And then it makes no sense to wear the wet pants under the rain pants. They will not get dry. Then I think the strategy is to wear my pyjama pants. They are dry. Some sort of warm merino. Sorry, my voice is not working yet. My voice is not voicing yet. So yeah, merino underwear. Could wear that or try, and on top the rain pants, and then just see. Yeah, then this. In any case, this stays wet. So many options. I should make it to Kingshouse today. And if that's open, which I hope, then at least there I could go in and dry my stuff. Yeah. Alright, I will continue getting ready, and maybe the longer I'm awake, the better the ideas. Good morning to day 6 of the West Island Way. I think the gas cartridge is empty soon. Not much power anymore. Cheers everyone, something hot to wake up. Forecast actually looks okay. Oh, well, mixed. Just when I went outside it started drizzling and then stopped again. And then started drizzling and stopped again, so this is the kind of weather. So no heavy rain, just drizzling weather. At least something. Alright, I'm doing the unthinkable. I'm wearing the wet pants. So far so good. It's cold, of course, but I hope that the wind will dry it a little bit. I used the little clothesline to dry it for like 15 minutes in the wind. It worked a little bit, not much, but better than nothing. So now it's packing time. Whew. All right, everything packed, ready to rumble again. Whew. Doesn't feel too bad with the wet pants so far. Oh, by the way, I had a visitor. I have to pixel that. There was a cow coming here at night, I think, because that wasn't definitely wasn't there last night. Yeah, the wet pants so far feels all right. I think my strategy to get them dry in the wind is working. They don't feel so wet anymore. And yeah, well, the boots are wet and the socks are wet, but not so wet than yesterday. Yeah, it's just, yeah, some sort of wetness. But the thing with wet boots is when you keep on walking, it still feels warm for some reason, at least for me. Okay, I have to find a way down here. Wilderness. There was my spot up there in the trees. Now what there is in Veroran. So it's just a road coming up here, and there's a car park behind it. There were a couple of camper vans with me last night, but they didn't bother me. I didn't bother them, I hope. Yeah, for a moment there was sunshine. Sometimes I see patches of blue sky, but I think overall it will be mixed weather again. Actually, it starts raining again. To make sure that I make the right decision and put on the rain pants as soon as I realize it gets a lot of rain. Oh, look at that, animals. Woo! Oh, deer. Hello, deer. Yeah, this area is known for the wild deers. Hey, buddies. So here, great experiment with the wet pants. They're really dry now. They feel dry. Even the underwear feels dry. It's not just feels dry, it is dry. The only thing I can compare it with is then with, you know, with laundry. You know, you have laundry and you need your jeans and they are not quite dry yet after the laundry, so you still put them on. It's not wet, but a little bit damp, and they dry so easily on the body, just a matter of minutes and they are dry. So it's probably the same here. The body heat together with the air, the breeze. Yeah, it's a miracle. Nah, it's not. Science. However, other things I'm not wearing, they're in the backpack, they're still damp. What can I do? Many lessons learned yesterday. Lesson number 1, I'm still a good weather camper. I don't like camping in the rain. It sucks. I wish I could say now, oh yeah, it's not that bad, but no, it sucks. Lesson number one, your backpack cover doesn't give you 100% safety that things stay dry. The amount of rain together with wind I had yesterday, just the rain got blown under the backpack cover. So it's not that the backpack was completely soaking wet, but yeah, it got some water and there were some things in the backpack where I could see, okay, it got in contact with water. It was not wet, but a bit damp. Is damp the word? Yeah. So the key is, even if you have a rain cover for your backpack, still put the things inside of your backpack in dry bags, plastic bags, rubbish bags, zipper bags, whatever. Keep them dry. I always have to change the arm, the arm that holds, or the hand that holds the tripod. I'm weak this morning. I didn't eat the porridge. Oh, I will eat some muesli bars later. Yeah, make sure things stay dry. It also helps later in the tent, because inside of the tent last night everything was like the tent floor, everything of course was not wet but also not dry. It was like, yeah, it was not nice. So it's good to have many dry bags, plastic bags. Just keep things away from having contact with the tent floor and stuff like that. Yeah, sorry if there is some raindrops once in a while on the lens of the camera. It's just constant drizzling, and I don't have so many dry things anymore that can dry the lens. So here the path coming from goes a bit uphill, yeah. And to give an idea of the rain yesterday, the rain water was running down here like a stream on both sides. That side, it's just running down the water. And a bit further up, there were patches of 10 centimeter deep puddles. Yeah, it's like over there. Where it gets a bit, yeah, the path goes a bit down. It was underwater. So this was one of the cool spots I saw yesterday, just off the path. Well, I showed you yesterday, but yeah, double content this morning. I'll show you again. It's like a little house ruin here, and there you can see it on the right hand side. That looks campable. Here it is. Yeah, pretty cool. Actually, my map, or Google Maps does it, marks this as a church ruin. So I'm not sure if that's true, that this used to be a church. I'm going back up because there's a second ruin on the path which you miss when you go down there and follow the path up in that direction. You have to stay on the main path, and then you see a second place. Check that out too. Seems I'm wrong. It's the path from that church ruin coming up, and still haven't seen the other ruin. Maybe it's a bit further up the road. Hey, I walked all this yesterday in search for a camping spot. Okay, interesting. I walked another 10 minutes now, but there's no second ruin coming up. So, did I dream it? I will have to check the footage from yesterday. I'm sure there was a second place. Very strange. I don't think I went so far yesterday. I think it was only 25 minutes maybe. No, yeah. Well, you could argue, okay, there are trees here on that side, forest. Yeah, I see it. But see, there's a fence, it's behind fence. And it doesn't look very flat over there, basically. This is kind of a high point and it goes down again. At least that's how it looks like. Other parts is very dense, but yeah, it's behind the fence. It is 10 a.m. now, but there was a time change last night. So the daylight saving time is over, I say. And the clocks were changed back 1 hour. Means sunrise was not at 8, it was at 7. It means that 10 a.m. now, it's already 3 hours after sunrise, would be equal to yesterday 11 a.m. And sunset today is not at 6 p.m. but at 5 p.m. So I have to keep that in mind. It doesn't change the amount of hours of daylight, but of course I have to keep that in mind when I start looking for a campsite, that I don't start looking too late. So now my getting nervous time or panic time is not 5 p.m. anymore, it is 4 p.m. Okay, came all the way up here, and now the fence ends, and here it looks like you can get into the woods over there. Yeah, again, that looks good. I'd say that's a camping spot. That would have done it yesterday. It's sheltered. Let's have a quick look. Okay, it's very uneven here. So it's not the obvious right there. If you really, you would have to go in a bit further and search for something. So maybe it wouldn't have solved the situation yesterday because I was in urgent need for a camping spot and had no time to search for long times. That's why I decided after a while, okay, there's nothing here. Let's go back to the only spot so far I've seen, and that was that car park. Yeah. Okay, back on the road. I'm now entering an area called Rannoch Moor, and it's, yeah, you can already see it around me. It's a very open, uninhabited area. No trees. I knew that. That's why when I saw the end of that tree line over there, I knew, okay, there would be nothing more coming. That's why I turned around. However, yeah, it's wet land, it's very wet here, and so you have these bridges once in a while, and whenever there's a bridge nearby, there's a wild camping spot. This is very uneven, doesn't look so good, but there are a couple of more bridges coming, and these spots are always next to the bridge. Okay, it's about 1 hour in, next bridge here, and I noticed there's a little path coming up almost to this crater here, and look at this. What the super nice campsite with 360 degrees, well, it's a bit open there, 360 degrees wind protection. Wow, that's pretty cool. So it's right next to the first patch of trees you find when you start crossing the Rannoch Moor. That's a good spot. It hasn't been on my map yet. And of course I also had to check out this patch of trees here, and yeah, just here in the middle maybe. No, that's okay, it's not even. Some roots going over here, but maybe here. Yeah. or even over there to do. If you really want to, you find something here. At least there was a little footpath going in here, which means that people use it. See this little trail here? It's very obvious. Haven't said anything yet about today's destination. Well, I don't know yet. Well, the next place will be Kingshouse. That's around 15 kilometers from Inveruan. So I'm already 5 kilometers in. It's another 10 and then I'm there. But I want to push on further. Otherwise tomorrow will be a way too long day. Because tomorrow is day 7. And normally I should arrive in Fort William by then. Be the last day of the West Island Way. And yeah, 30 kilometers. It's a bit, I think it's 30 from Kingshouse. So would be good if I can do some more kilometers today. And then it's better for tomorrow. Still, I want to have a nice camping spot, of course. Not just by the road. So if I can have something nice, I take it. But cannot predict the weather. The situation yesterday, I hadn't planned to camp there, definitely not. Honestly, I wanted to camp up there on the mountain. I filmed it yesterday. Maybe it sounded as a joke, but it was, yeah, that was my favorite camping spot. But it was impossible. Yeah, and then you have to take your second choice, third choice, and after that you have to take anything you find to survive. By the way, could be a camp spot, but it's a bit wet. There, this Rannoch Moor section is quite a long section, very exposed to the weather here. Last May I had awesome weather, blue sky, sunshine. It was almost too warm and the sun was, yeah, shining on me. Had to use a lot of sunscreen. And then the other videos with all sorts of weather. I saw people going through here in complete fog or in crazy rainstorms. Maybe the most common is what I have now, yeah, bit of a grey sky. So yeah, for me it's nice to see the West Island Way and all these places in different weather situations. It's almost like being at a new place. Approaching now two of the most popular wild camping spots here. First is here this crater hill going up from the path, and it's pretty sheltered here. That would be a tiny tent here. Okay, it's a bit of sheep poop. But I think up there should be better spots. Oh, here's dead end. But here, yeah, okay. Oh, let's go all the way up. Okay. Yeah, I can see it. There and also there. There's a lot of space here. Yeah. Because when you're there, then you have all this. You have your own viewpoint. So there was that spot there, and I said it's two popular places because the next one is right after. It's here. There's a bridge. And right after the bridge is the spot. Very, very nice and flat. Very cool. It's a bit sheltered from the wind. Yeah. Last time when I walked through here, both spots were already taken, of course. Yeah. Okay, I think we'll go down there now and have a little snack. Time to move on. It starts to feel cold if I stop for too long. I put out the so-called red thingy. It's a red bandana I use for multi-purpose, for sweat, but also to clean the camera lens. Got very wet yesterday and I forgot to take it out, so now it's drying here, so I can provide you good footage again without water drops on the lens. So if you come down the road here, you see this, well, the path continues there, but then you see this obvious other road which leads to these ruins over there at the horizon. And it's a bit muddy here. I've seen photos of people camping there, so and as I'm here as a wild camping researcher, I'm going to check out the spot. Ooh. Okay, wind picked up a little bit, but it's definitely a cool spot here. Look at that. Whew. I think here you can see that people pitch tents because they made little stone walls to protect the bottom of the tents against the wind. Little fire. Oh yeah, that's beautiful, beautiful spot. Approved by the wild camping researcher. I don't know what this building used to be. Oh, there's more fireplace here. There's a little path going down there to the stream, so you have water. Yeah, perfect here. Approved. And then there's another bridge and more camping there. Flat and green, right next to the stream. Yeah, I think this is the last bridge now before we leave Rannoch Moor. From here it goes uphill. And here on the other side is another spot. And even one more there. But these are the very obvious spots everyone sees, because it's right next to the bridge along the path. Already left Rannoch Moor behind me, and now almost at the top of this pass which goes to the next valley, and yeah, there's a very uneven wild camping spot. I would not pick it. Just wanted to say hi to the camera. Hi! Did I say that I'm speed already today? Huh? I am speed. Ah, it was a bit too aggressive. I am speed. Another spot. Also very uneven, unfortunately. But I don't know, maybe we could do it. I mean, you don't need to have everything even, yeah, for your tent. Just 90 centimeters by 1.80 m, whatever how tall you are. This should be as nice as possible. And sleeping mat equalizes a lot of unevenness anyway. If I remember the first camping spot on top of Conic Hill, that was less than ideal. Right, that's the Glencoe Valley, if I'm correct. Over there is Kingshouse, and yeah, we made it to the other side of the pass. Now I'm going to walk to Kingshouse, see if it's open for a snack. And yeah, oops, I'm filming it. I could camp there, like I did last year. There's a wild camping area just behind of Kingshouse, kind of a building over a little bridge and then this area. But yeah, it would be very repetitive. I want to camp somewhere else. Also, it's a tiny little bit early, and like I already said earlier, today I want to go a bit further. Otherwise, tomorrow, day 7, will be a very long day. Definitely want to warm up for a moment, and then I will check what camping options are nearby. I want to warm up because today is definitely the coldest day so far. Last night was the coldest night with 6-7 degrees, and I don't know the temperature in the day today, but yeah, I'm wearing 2 jackets, everything's always closed, I'm wearing the beanie, the scarf, my hands are cold. Yeah, it's definitely colder here. Yeah, also something to take into account for the campsite tonight, this area here might be much colder. So maybe not a smart idea to camp on top of a mountain. Kingshouse is getting closer. It's a nice setting here. The valley. Oh, clouds are a bit low. Oh, hey, sunshine is coming out. Yeah, I cannot turn the camera. Okay, now. Yeah, once in a while the sun tries to get out the whole day already, but doesn't quite make it. It's just showing, yeah, I'm here, it's daylight. Is that a wild camping spot? Possibly. You can see a little fire there, so definitely is a place. But it's already very close to Kingshouse here. Arrived at Kingshouse. They have some public toilets and showers, drinking water. I think on the right hand side is also bunkhouse accommodation. The main building is over there, obviously. Yeah, bunkhouse is there. Looks open, but it's divided into 2 parts. The big part there is the big hotel, and down there is an expensive restaurant. And the original house is just this white building there. It looks closed. That's normally where they cater for the hikers. Let's check it out. Okay, so this one is closed. Means we have to go to the expensive place. I don't remember it was expensive. I just say, okay, normally it's where the hotel guests hang out, and it's a bit posh over there. Let's check it out. Alright, had a fancy quinoa something burger with some fries. Very expensive, but it was very good. And now I will continue on the West Highland Way and try to find a camp spot. No one here today camping. That's usually the area here where you camp, although it says no camping. But I take it that they just mean that side here, because last May the sign was there too, and this side was completely full with tents. I think I was somewhere over there. Yeah. Okay. Feels hard to leave the warm restaurant. But yeah, warmed up now. Shoes, of course, haven't dried. I didn't dare to ask if I could take off my shoes. It's quite fancy in there, yeah. Like maybe they want it to be fancy. It's like it's already the way they talk to you, and the waiters, you know. Like first you have to wait until they seat you, and then everything's a bit posh. Also the prices are a bit posh. It's a very nice place. People are friendly. Apart from that, everything's a bit posh. But they're very friendly, and it's nice that they provide free showers. Well, showers are not for free, but it's public shower and public toilets there. It's provided, and still seems to be fine that you camp on that side. Let's see how long they let it happen. Like I said, last May it was packed. I arrived here quite late, between 8 and 9 p.m. and I had trouble to find a spot because it was all full with tents. It's 3 p.m. now, so 1 more hour until panic time. 2 more hours until sunset. So it's new territory here now, because after Kingshouse I haven't seen any wild camping spot last May. I'm sure there are spots. I think I just didn't pay attention. So going to be interesting now. Camping spot eyes are already looking. One thing for sure, it will be a cold night. It's already cold here. What do I expect? I mean, in a couple of months this will be a ski resort. Up there, the buildings up there. It's the Glencoe Mountain Resort or something. It's a skiing area. So fingers crossed, no snow this night. But forecast didn't say any snow. Forecast says a little bit of rain, but nothing like yesterday. And the temperatures, yeah, I think will be same than last night, if not a bit colder, 5 degrees. But can plan ahead and wear everything I have in the sleeping bag. Okay, I'm already on the Devil's Staircase, or at the beginning of it. And there are a couple of spots here. There's one here, but that's soaking wet. And it's, well, here, check that out. Also looks very wet and muddy. Yeah. Yeah. I hope I didn't put myself into a problematic situation here, because everything is soaking wet. Should have camped under trees again. Apparently the second spot is taken. There's someone. You see it? There's the tent. Wow. Didn't see or hear anything there, so maybe the person is already in the tent. It's 4:10 or something. So it's possible here. I move on and see if I find a place that is as good than this one. That's something that can happen. There's just one spot and it's taken, and you might get into trouble. Surprised that it was taken. Okay, I went higher up, but there's nothing coming. Instead, it gets more and more hazy. There's visibility, and I don't know if there's anything on the top or not. So I decided that I'm here for experiences, take the experience to camp on a wet underground. See how that feels like. The other tent must be on wet ground too, so it's like, let's see how that feels like at night. I think we are back here. So yeah, cars are the speed here tonight. Ready. Welcome to Cars at Double Speed. Light is already on. I haven't been in there yet, so I don't know how it feels like to be in there with all the water. But I try to protect everything. I put the backpack on its cover, so it's kind of not loose on the ground. Let's see if that helps. Yeah. Visibility is a bit foggy, but maybe it clears up tomorrow. I'm not so hungry anymore because I just ate 2 hours ago. I ate this big burger and fries at Kingshouse. So I think I will not eat, otherwise it will be heavy in the stomach and then I cannot sleep. What time is it? Let me check. Oh, I did not stop my activity. Sorry, Strava. Okay, I cut this out. But I think it's after sunset. I guess it's 6:30. But my watch is not watching at the moment. It doesn't want me to show the time. What about phone? Oh yeah, our technology. The phone also has the time. Okay, it says 5 here, 3 minutes after 5, so it's actually just sunset. I don't know the exact minute of the sunset, but 5 should be it. So, made it on the point. From now on it should get dark. Okay, I'll take a couple of pictures now, and then I think I will move into the tent. Because it's misery outside. Misery outside? Miserable outside. I cannot see the other tent anymore, and quite high. I think the summit of the Devil's Staircase is just the highest point. It's a pass somewhere there, or there. I don't know, somewhere there. Was it there? I have no idea. We'll find out tomorrow. I think I went pretty far. Okay, see you back in the tent. Good evening, tent camera. It is around 6 p.m. now, I think. I don't know. My watch is charging there. Around 6 p.m. It's dark now since half an hour. Ooh, does this work? You can hear the stream nearby. It'll be interesting sound at night. I hope I don't have to use the toilet every hour. There's this myth that this sound makes you want to use the toilet. So far so good. It's not so cold than expected, but and I checked the forecast again. I think it will be around 8 degrees at night, so that's definitely a bit warmer than last night. Of course, on the mat. On the mat, it's not wet. That would be bad. And the game changer was very good that I took this aluminium mat with me. There's one big one, and I also have a smaller one in front of the tent. And yeah, it's very good. The idea was actually to have it in order to, if it's very dirty and wet and muddy, in order to have something to put the backpack on. But now I use it for inside of the tent, and it's really nice. Because then you don't have to don't get in touch with the tent floor, which is a bit. It's not wet, but it's damp, and so this is like it's like a carpet. It's a nice thing. Everything else is away from the floor. Charging station is here on the backpack. Look here under the socks. Things are charging. Yeah, that's how it looks like. In Casa the Speed. Oh, this light thing is crazy. Okay. What else to say? Had to make a cut in order to think what else to say. One important thing I'm thinking about is extending the West Highland Way, my hike, by 1 day. Because tomorrow would be another stressful long hike, because I have to make it all the way to Fort William. That's stupid. I don't want that. I want to wake up tomorrow and see if the weather is good and have a good view here from the Devil's Staircase, and then go up and then, I don't know, and then maybe sleep another night near Kinlochleven or somewhere between Kinlochleven and Fort William. Just take it easy. Yeah? It's possible to do everything to Fort William tomorrow, but with these short daylight hours, I feel a bit stressed. So I'm thinking of extending it. That means tomorrow I have to contact my accommodation in Fort William and ask if they can put me, just if it's possible to change the night to 1 day later. And with the flight is no problem, because the flight is a bit later. So it was just the accommodation in Fort William was booked, so everything else is fine. So we'll just extend by 1 day. Should have done that from the very beginning, but I thought 7 days are fine. I had actually planned for 6 days and had one extra flex day in mind in case things go wrong. But now I need 8 days, and maybe 9 days from the very beginning would have been even nicer. It's just not possible to do it in 7 days without really racing from sunrise to sunset, in my opinion. Right. We can still think about it this night and then have to make a decision tomorrow morning. Okay. We'll read a little bit again. My e-reader, or my Kindle e-reader, however you call it. It's a funny book. It's a book from a German comedian, Wigald, im Zelt, so in the tent. He's a crazy guy, crazy funny guy. He does these long-term experiments. So like a couple of years ago, he slept in a tent for 1 year every night. He had to be inside of a tent. He was improvising a lot how he made that. But it's a cool book. It's cool to read it while you are in a tent. And highly recommend the book. It's just in German, but if you're German speaking by any chance, then I put the link down in the description. Wigald Boning, if you want to sponsor me, get in touch. Okay. End of day 6. I am Speed. Thanks for watching. Ring the bell, subscribe, like the video, all this stuff. You know the things. You can also unlike the video if you want. Unsubscribe if this all sucks. No, I hope you wouldn't do that, would you? I do my best here to provide you with awesome content. No, I do it for myself. Right. Enough talking. I will enjoy some silence now. Silence with the very loud stream next to me. Okay, I'm Speed. Thanks for watching again. Over and out. Good night. Crazy shit just happened here. Primus gas cartridges. If you want to sponsor me, get in touch. That's a hole in the tent.